Wow, Rummy Gret's on 600 hours. Pete, how are you doing? What's happening, everyone? Yes. I'm guessing this song just ended, but... Boom. Boom. Altamore, wondering what the difference is between this chat and Discord. Well, yeah, people are only here during the stream, for the most part. Round about the time I set Discord up. Altamore, did you join us there? You having reservations? Did someone already get you an invite? Of course, you can get an invite yourself with the command that I've got set up. I'm going to send you one again anyways. I'm assuming you've already gotten one. But Discord is trying to eat Skype's lunch and TeamSpeak. Right now, it's a text and audio chat. It's secure, extensible, going to be more extensible. At any rate, cross-platform, good browser support, mobile versions of the apps under active development. They just got 20 million in funding. So it's a great platform. It's got good media support, direct messaging. They're actually planning to add video support. They're going to add video to it as well. You may have been on your honeymoon. Well, there's an invite for you. Also, if you have 50 hours or more in the stream, you can use the ! Discord invite. It's all one word, Discord invite command. And if you have 50 hours in the stream, Entrobot will whisper you the invite link. But it's great, so we can ask again later. It's not going to turn into MySpace. It's going to turn into Skype. What are you talking about? It's going to turn into Skype. Anyways, solid. It is where we're hanging out off stream. Sometimes it's quiet, but people are logged into it from their mobile devices and desktop computers. So a lot of people just kind of lurk there. Sometimes someone will post a message and then log out because they didn't get a reply in 30 seconds. And that's always weird to me because there's people hanging out there round the clock, which means they're not staring at it. They kind of come and go, check Discord for messages, things like that. Get push notifications on mobile. Feel solid. Solid. If you're looking for me off stream, that's where you can find me as well, more than anywhere else. Did I make a save or not make a save? Let's sure there was a save there. Does Jay have beer? Yes, definitely. Entrobot does not lie. Entrobot does not lie. So, Detroit City Bank. Get out of the building first. No, it is laid back. It's not rapid fire. Sometimes it's rapid fire. Usually, if it's rapid fire, it means people are posting GIFs. Did I just say GIFs? I always say GIFs, by the way. I've been influenced. Easily influenced. Pick up a beer. Trying to get to the registry here. You throttle Entrobot in the dead of night. Oh shit! 4 seconds. I didn't even get the capture going on that third level node. I don't think we would have made it anyways. Is the game slow leveling? The game is slow, period. The game is slow, period. I don't know if that's why there's been so little attention for it this week, or if it's just the division, or what, but the game is somber and slow. Very interesting, very well made.
Access granted.
Fun to play, but it is very slow-paced. Blade of Shintaro. Actually, part of why I'm wondering about Zelda versus The Witcher for the end of the month. Not that Zelda's the fastest paced game, but the first Witcher is pretty slow paced. Of course, we're going to be doing a lot of Metal Gear next week, and even though that has a bit of a pace to it. It's always high tension. Another stealth game, but completely different than this. Interludes of batshit crazy. We're going to be playing Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. It'll only be my second time playing 1 and 2. We'll crank it up to hard. It'll be my third time playing 3, and we'll crank it up to extreme. Meanwhile, Outer Heaven will be playing them all on the hardest difficulties. Think of how many games they will get through in the time it takes me to beat all of those 3. Here, through the bam. What am I doing this for? No. Here. Cross your fingers, we got a long way to go. Undetected all this way. That's okay, we got 30 seconds to capture that. I should have gone for the data core, data chunk, whatever. New pause. I know we low. Kindle always comes through before. He come through now. Stop worrying about my shit and let me handle it. Limb protest. No, stay the fuck away from ballers until we find out more about what kind of weapons they have. Protest. Protest at Limb. Celador finally got through The Witcher 2 on your third attempt. You didn't get the combat the last times you played. Took me a while to get it, especially after getting used to the first. Took me most of the playthrough to get used to the first, and then 2 changed it up. Altamore, what's odd about Discord? It made you put in your email, but it didn't send you an email. No, I'm not sure they do confirmation emails, but what it will probably do is, it didn't ask you to claim your account already. Keep an eye out for it to ask you to claim your account. And there you are, Altamore. Let me add you to the crew lounge. Good times, good times. We broke in here. There's a couple guns. There was a computer. There. Something in the... Oh, stuffed lockers. Stuffed lockers. Concussion grenade. Trank darts. Trank darts for the rifle I don't have anymore. Guns, guns. Guns, guns, guns. Hey, Paul. How you doing? Guns, guns, guns. So I found my way up. There we are. Way back down. Yes, no. City apartments and their trash. I grew up in a apartment building. Trash was not too bad there. How is this game? You want to get it on Xbox? It is very good. Friendly. Very good. It's kind of slow.
No, I not like the weapon in my face like this.
Okay. There's a lot of reading that's worth doing.
What you want?
A lot of
I'm a
dialogue.
friend of Greg Thorpe.
Really? Okay, I give
Lot
you
of
the
lore.
head discount.
Double barrel shotgun. Rocket launcher. Are you kidding me? Crossbow. I haven't even seen some of these things yet. Just selling them? Sell some stuff, make some room, and buy something like that.
Done.
Tempting. Level 4 safe. Wonder if he'd see me. Payment received. As always, regular like clockwork. I want you to know it's appreciated. It shows the proper professionalism and respect. You know some of our other franchises have been having much more trouble. Usual with the police in the form of unwelcome attention. Attention which is keeping the more casual customers away. If you notice anything like that in your location, please let us know ASAP. Approved catalog. Central would like to reward you for being one of our biggest and most reliable sellers by adding a few extra items to your current catalog. More specialized. How much did you miss? When did you take off exactly? Finish the boss fight. Nope, nothing. I'm doing nothing. Nothing. We're friends. Good, we're happy. We're cool. Cool.
This is a bad idea, my friend.
I'm done. I'm not doing anything. We're out of here. He was very savvy. The rest of the stairs. Window. That's where I came in. This window. Who closed it?
I located Radford. He was attacked by men in suits. Private security, Secret Service types. I'm going after them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of him?
He's in pretty bad shape. You need to call it in. Get an ambulance to his apartment stat.
Got it. And Jensen, don't get yourself killed. Okay?
Oh, Francis. I didn't know you cared.
Don't flatter yourself. I care about the security of this company. You getting yourself killed compromises that. So don't be stupid.
I'll try. I'll try. Delador, I think you were too aggressive your first couple tries at Assassins of Kings.
Save you!
Be playing it again before too long.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Hey, thanks for the host, man. Thank you. Welcome, Nade. Anyone from the blast zone, welcome. I couldn't move this dumpster before. Oh, we're getting it now. We're getting it now. We're getting it now. Welcome. Hey, have you ever played this? Remember you saying anything about it? If you're there, I can move the dumpster this time. Look at this. Dumpster!
Of course.
Let's check it out.
Whoa.
No.
Up to that point, everyone was friendly. Wasn't expecting the hostilities.
Got your back.
Oh, great. I'm saved right there, too. Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful. They're all blue X's. Instead of being red on the mini-map, they're all blue X's. I think they're also red, but the blue ones for the mission are kind of covering them. What did it say exactly? Eliminate them. Eliminate them. Well, the sneaking is off. What do I have? Concussion grenade. That awesome heavy rifle. Do you see what it does to someone normal who's not a crazy ass boss? Why he's doing that blind? Oh shit. It's a little awkward. No way! You cannot shoot that by pointing it this way. You can't. You can't. That's not okay. You're not allowed. If you were wondering whether there were going to be no kills in the entire run, that is now officially off. He's not doing anything very effective is what he's doing.
What are you doing?
Says who? But he's inside the building. Only Snake had that, and Snake Eater. How you doing, Nordic Ginger?
Come out! He's here.
Oh, he's here. Here's here. What? What? Eliminate the men in black suits. Men in black suits. Laser sight, not blind playthrough? What are you talking about? It was given to me as an item. I don't really know what you're even saying, but the laser sight was at one point given to me very early in the game, and it attached to a 10 mil. And I also have armor piercing attached to the 10 mil. Not blind playthrough. I don't even know what you mean. Exist. How are you? 10 mil. Does it show upgrades? The gun supports all upgrades. It is a blind playthrough. There it is. Laser targeting system, spectra point, and armor piercing system, quantum tunneling. Davination, what's going on?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thanks for the host, man. Was it a laser joke? Sorry, I've been enjoying a couple beers today. Probably went right over my head. Playing streaming Division. There's someone still there. Let's wait until we've dealt with them. They're on the other side of that fence. I think I should be good. Save. We'll hit up the computer. Got it. My first time and I'm enjoying it. Pretty steep learning curve, but worth it. Ten hours straight. Played 10 hours straight of the Division yesterday. You can't stop playing. One of those for you, huh? That's always fun.
Access granted.
You can't put something down. Have to play it every free moment. Times. Jensen's psych evaluation. This is good work, Brent. Keep it up. Mr. Seraph, I found Adam Jensen's psych evaluation following that SWAT incident with the augmented teen. Managed to sneak a look at the folder, but I couldn't copy it. At least not yet. Is this the one we read? Is this a copy of the one we already read? I know I read a few of them out. Not yet. Yeah, it is. To be honest, it doesn't paint a pretty picture. What else was there? Zero Cool. Planet Hack. Zero Cool. Here's to 90s movies. Not Android. I was thinking about you the other day, that I hadn't seen you in a while. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Can't put it down? Can't stop playing with it. That's what he said. Alright, Altamore. Good luck. Good luck dealing with it. Exist, played it non-stop when it was released in 11. First time combat. Second run, more stealthy. Stealth playthrough is a lot more fun. Yeah, those were my first openly successful kills. I've gotten caught in a few positions where I decided to take a few people with me, but I didn't live through it. That was the first time I actually took someone with me. Whole group. Just seemed like the thing to do. They saw me, I had a weapon. I was supposed to eliminate them. Otherwise I would have had to die and go back and sneak kill everyone. Alright, Zero Cool, hot off the presses. Radford, here's a little nugget I gleamed off the PC, your man's bow, or X-bow, of your man's bow, or X-bow. I was hoping to get more, but some nuclear snake was hounding my trace, and I had to jump networks. When I tried to reconnect, my tunnel was caved. Whoever that was, they're good. I'm not going to risk going back in anytime soon. P.S. Consider my debt paid. This is the last time I do a job without the money up front. Hey, Megan. To Megan. About the paternity test. Megan Reed from Rebecca Downey. Paternity test. Hey, Megan, I know you had some questions about the files I sent. Sorry about all graphs earlier, but that sample was nothing short of groundbreaking, and I got excited. I don't suppose you could tell me where you got it. The short answer to the original breakdown I sent is this. Yes, the DNA samples are remarkable, and we were unbelievably lucky to catch the reason why. We've been working with VersaLife's new chaos model, Genome Matrix, which is trying to apply fractal mathematics to the study of genetic mutation. In essence, we've been trying to predict the future of human evolution using past mutations stored in the database of our mitochondria, which is passed uninterrupted from ancestral Eve through our mothers. It gives us an accurate and universal roadmap for our common past. The thing is, the sample you sent fits one of our evolutionary models of the future. We're talking about someone who's ahead of the genetic curve by one step, maybe two. Do you know what this could mean for medicine alone? You have a living, breathing Nobel Prize on your hands. The thing is, I can't tell you if this is a natural leap in evolution or something done to the mother while the baby was in vitro. But I do know that this person's mother had no such mutations. The mitochondria don't lie. Rebecca. Pretty good. You never read any of the emails? Some of them have been really good. There are some bad ones. I try to sniff out the bad ones and not read through them, but hard. Paternity test. Thanks. Keep digging. D. This is pretty core stuff here right now about the paternity test, isn't it? I had a friend at the Geneview Labs run the test off the records like you asked. Does your subject know that neither of his parents are his birth parents? That surprised me. His mother was sterile according to those old medical records I dug up, but his dad carries no common phenotypes either. See for yourself. We did read that one. That's not new. Eyes not too. White helix. And something we needed to get. Got a tip for you on that case you're working. There's a woman named Michelle Walters. She worked at that lab you mentioned. White helix? She was a nurse and good friends with the Jensens, particularly Arthur. He's living in Detroit now on Brooklyn Court. There's just one problem. According to my initial probes, she's senile. Good times. But you've always had a way with the ladies. Maybe you can coax some information from her, V. Get this safe. 5. I've got a point. Maybe this is the time. Maybe it's time to invest. Do it. Still can't get robots. I'd have to get turrets first. Able turrets. As cool as that would be. There are going to be a lot of 5s. Gotta be cool stuff in 5s, right? Let's do it. You're a little behind me there. Exists Twitch lag. I was sorting through it, but that made, you know, crap. I wouldn't really call that a tip, but just a reminder, not looking for tips. Definitely a blind playthrough and don't want tips. Alright, we should do this. 6 seconds. Oh, wait, it's a level 5. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god.
Access granted.
Yes! 0.3 seconds left. Tell me that was worth it. Tell me there's more than revolver ammo. Photographs. Book. Credit chip. Spider, cinnamon Belgian waffles, eggs and bacon for dinner. Spider, I approve. I missed that before. S7, thanks for calling that out. I wholeheartedly approve. I had Eggo waffles and eggs over easy. That wasn't dinner. I did have waffles the other night, but no, that was breakfast. I went grocery shopping today. I didn't exactly forget bacon. I just haven't cooked bacon at home in a while. Fire destroys White Helix Labs, Twisted Cedar, Michigan. At 4:36 a.m. on July 18th, firefighters were called to the White Helix Labs to fight an early morning blaze. By the time they arrived, the main building was already engulfed in flames. General Manager Michael Barris could not be reached for comment, but a pre-recorded message had been left on White Helix Labs' toll-free line stating that nobody is believed to have been hurt in the fire. That message was later removed when firefighters began pulling bodies from the wreckage. The recovery operations are currently ongoing, Fire Chief Minnie Hawkins told reporters, but also stated the circumstances behind the blaze are very suspicious. White Helix Labs, a subsidiary of VersaLife, is a bioresearch firm studying childhood genetic disease. Or I die in the next 30 seconds, let's save that. I could find a way. Pocket Secretary. Stevens, I'm forwarding you a copy of Mr. Gray's travel itinerary. Wimbledon. Singapore, Prague, London. App check. I'm Michelle Walters. That downtown apartment building we were at before. We're just bouncing around. Oh, but we're close to it. Backtrack around the corner and it should be that building. With the lag. Lag again.
Access granted.
Gun darts. Darky, what's happening? How you been, man? Trying to find my way once again. Lost somewhere.
You've got no right.
Didn't be that lost. I was already here. Not the right place. I just wandered away. Downtown apartments. This is the right way in. Nope. So, the alley I was in. The entrance. I climbed the fire escape, went in a window. Right. Over here? Over here. You see it stuttering? Or some of you do. Maybe not where I needed to be. Might work. For this jump. I totally forgot to run. Tried to run with the left analog stick, which of course is crouch. I don't die anymore doing that. I just go too high up. Maybe there was a way in. Not the right staircase. Here's the right staircase. Oh, wow. Getting lost somewhere you know you've already been. What a pleasure. This one. That might do. Yes, there it is. What mission is this you're doing now? I think it is the side quest. This one. Find Michelle Walters. We had gone... Talked to Brent Radford, who the PI who did the work, who dug up Jensen's background. And he was lying there, got paralyzed, wanted morphine, got some morphine, gave us info. He sent us after Michelle Walters, address of a woman, supposedly Knew me and my parents when I was a child. So it seems like a worthy side quest. But I always have navigational issues, and I'm not exactly sure why I've gotten so... maybe I haven't been to whereabouts she is yet. But I keep thinking I've been to the area I'm looking for. I'm trying to find something familiar besides that window I finally found. In an adjacent building. Dropping down into that alley isn't going to help. All good. Seems like it has some potential. Just wish I didn't get lost so easily. Through. Up a little bit. It's over there. Ish. There are bits of rooftop with alley in between them. But maybe there's a vent somewhere. What would it be? Normally there'd be a vent. There'd be something to get you across the space that doesn't look like you can get across. I've already jumped out there. That take me around. Like it. I went up that one again. I went up that fire escape again. Why is it stuttering? We're looking for alternative entrances. Those. We could jump on air conditioners. This again, and actually run this time. I came here earlier. Some other reason. Guess it'll just be a different building. On the right building, are we? I don't think it's gonna get me where I need to go at all. But I don't really have a guess where I need to go, so let's run through it anyways. Okay. Probably on the other side of this already.
Access granted.
Cool. If I had the adjacent node, the registry, it was worth risking going after the other data stores. This also looks familiar. I came down this fire escape, dropped onto that once. Yeah, this is where I was. Went up there. Didn't find a way in. Didn't find a way in. Over here. I'm nearly at the point of asking someone to tell me where I need to go to get started. Cannot find an up. I've been over here. It doesn't get me over here. I feel like I'll need to come through a vent or jump across something somewhere. So from the next level, there's a couple other staircases. There they are. There they still are. down on this level. So to get to those staircases, need to do it from one of these 3 buildings, and I'm not really sure about that. Then those staircases go up. Maybe find a vent that comes up to the top level, or comes out here and jump across. I don't know. I don't really want to get so stuck here that we spend too much time. All. Okay. Hi, Greg. Don't mind me, Greg. Oh, hello.
I
Hi,
can
Josie.
never thank you enough for what you did.
Very welcome. How do I get upstairs? It's just a simple navigational problem, isn't it? It shouldn't be that complicated. Hit me with it if you know. Let me know. Feel free to let me know. You know where I need to go to get started heading towards my goal, because I'm just running around in circles. I can show you the map if you need to see the map. Seems like I need to go up in one of these buildings, find a way out and around, maybe a vent. I'm definitely not seeing it. I've been up this fire escape. I have been up this fire escape and gone into this building and through that building. You have to take the stairway to heaven. Have sex in an elevator. Loving an elevator. Living it up. I'm going down. Well, hello, Mr. Timer. Going down. There's one way in. Been in there and through there a bit. I can't jump very far. I don't know what that would do for me anyways, but it's not like I can really... Well, maybe? I can't jump across. I could jump down on those air conditioners, possibly go across there, but I don't know to what. Wonder about that. How I'd get there, though. Another level. What's one more level up? Can't get up on this, can I? Oh, maybe. Hold on. Maybe I can. Yesterday, that would have been a death. I guess I could leave the side quest alone. I don't have to do this. Go back to the main quest, maybe. They do seem to be story limited. If you don't get certain side quests done by a certain point in the story, they seem to disappear. I had a few others that were uncompleted and they're gone now. So maybe different zones. I don't know. Help me through and find out. I've jumped across that to this building. Gone inside there a little bit. So I've been in this building, I've been in this building, I've been at that scaffolding, I've been at the other scaffolding. Fire escapes. I think I'll leave it. I'm getting a little burned out on walking in circles. Back to the convention center. Oh, I am. That fall damage upgrade? Boss. Metamorphoso.
Jensen, you might want to get off the streets. It's not safe for anyone.
Entertaining Detroit.
Everything seems to be under control.
You can't get in unless you have a pass.
Everything seems to be under control in the convention center.
And Taggart?
He's on stage now. His protection is deep. Only those with VIP passes can get behind the guards.
We'll just stay here and make sure none of those hooligans try to sneak in the back door.
Need a box. 2 Pari sports drinks. Unless that's not one you can crawl in. Oh, it's one you can crawl in. Ammo, machine pistol. Get up there though. We just go under this. Next, the 2 bathrooms. Could get dizzy in here. There it goes up. That's the one. Okay, 2 bathrooms connected, and up on top of the vending machine that's no longer there. Not allowed in without a pass, huh? Can't knock them out, it would seem. But if I want to go in without a pass, just overthinking things.
Third time this escalator has broken down this week.
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking damn
Tell me about it. Now with all the damage out there, I doubt we're gonna see any increase in funding anytime soon.
That's like the only thing ever.
Oh. Get fried. I don't know if I need to be in stealth even. They look friendly. People look friendly here. Maybe? No idea how unauthorized my presence is. Slightly unauthorized? Extremely unauthorized? Hello. Hi, are we good? Are we friends?
Don't go looking to start trouble.
We're friends.
Human act so superior. Like you have all the answers.
You got a problem, Alt? Idea how long before the speech is over?
Not too long now. I'll escort Taggart backstage and you make sure nobody tries to sneak in.
I'll take a walk and make sure everyone else is in position.
I'm still burning it. Charge. 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 Shh. Wait for it. I'm not dragging him anywhere. Gotta get his buddy first. Charge. Charge. Yeah, turn your back. Oh, and turn your back and take a few steps my way.
Man down here.
Fuck.
What are you
Well, that went splendidly.
Yeah. Backstage area is completely blocked off. Even the chamber
Oh,
can't get back.
friendly part.
What about the air vents?
You're kidding, right? Have you seen the size of those vents? You expect a contortionist or midget is gonna try to assassinate Taggart?
Don't get smart.
Scratch one dirty godforsaken hog.
Turn this off, man.
Why? Don't you want to know what's going on out there?
Just can't watch these cowards with masks throwing rocks.
I believe in their cause, though. I don't feel like being a slave to a bunch of super soldiers in 5 years.
Nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility. Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations court. This is a lot.
Access granted.
Lay low.
Seraph, Sandoval's in Detroit. Holed up in some apartment building on Grand River Road. I'm heading there now.
All right. But Adam, you think Taggart's involved?
There's no hard evidence yet to prove it.
Too bad. But you know there could be. If you upload that data recording you got in Montreal onto his computer...
You're asking me to frame him?
We could lose everything, Adam, given the mood out there. We may have to get our hands dirty to fix it. Well, you got a problem with that?
I don't like being screwed with, and we've been screwed with. And now you're asking us to screw with other people. Yeah, I got a problem with that.
Yes, I do.
All right. It was just a thought. Seraph out.
Like I said, handsome Jack. Lay low, forgive me, but I will not be able to attend your speech this evening. I'm having something of a family emergency. Several of my brother's kids are getting out of control, and well, I'm sure you can appreciate why I need to be available to them. If you need to reach me, I have retired to the apartment I usually use, not far from the Chiron building, Grand River Road. All of this is unfortunate, but I take consolation in the fact that these sacrifices will allow us to better do God's work. Sincerely, Isaias. Mr. Taggart, your book changed my life. Go back to Utah. Whatever. Fucking religious nut. Conversation. Back and forth. And another Nigerian email scam. From the Nigerian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer the sum of $47.5 million. Well, I didn't realize that I'd clear a main objective that way. That worked out. I picked the right side to jump down on. We didn't need to do anything with the speech. We didn't need to... A little surprised. Security rating 4. Did I save after that hack? Save 20. PC can quick save, but my gamepad can't, and my keyboard's sort of out of reach. Just enough out of reach. Am I feeling pretty good? Game wears me out. Hasn't quite worn me out yet today, but by the end of the stream yesterday, I was very glad I wasn't doing 12 hours. Like Tuesday. Tuesday really wore me out. Still a good start to the game, but takes a lot of focus, a lot of reading. It is very drab, very somber, so it kind of puts
Access
the
granted.
whammy on me after so many hours of looking at the relatively similar environments. Stealthing in a lot of the same ways. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn. Perhaps I need to sneak out. I am happy with the game. Enough to say that I'll definitely play the new one. I don't know, should I go back and try the original one? I'm not as sure about that. I hacked that level 4, let's... Be stupid. No, 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 no! Got a bunch of buddies. Suck. Alright. Need an exit strategy.
I am assuming direct
That's one of my favorites. We are Woo. How you doing? How's work today, man? Did you survive? Did you survive all the group policy mess you were in? Having to clean up. Just remember. Surrounded by assholes. They all want to kill me. I need a way out. Those stairs. I need to go down the hall and to the right. Past that guy.
Uncovered by Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isolay, and Seraph Industries.
Let's make sure this is the right place to turn. Yes, it is. Turn right, down. It was so close. Down there. Needed to do it without drawing too much attention.
Any idea what's going on out there?
Apparently it's settling down a little. Police have cleared the streets.
I heard they were pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I heard that too. I'm happy we don't have to go out there.
Amen to that. All right, I'm gonna go back and make sure no one's sneaking around the hall.
Are you gonna play any more of this tonight?
Let's go.
Let's go. That's right. Let's go. Is Buddy heard? Buddy really here? I don't think his buddy should have heard. Time for a candy bar then.
Candy bars.
Where'd all my snacks go? That's all I've got. The jar? I never ate the jar though, did I? Did I sell or eat the big jar? Actually, one level up now.
He's on the run! I'm on the move!
That came up yesterday. Can you give people...
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology.
Wall of green sword hype.
Kusanagi, Isolé, and Seraph Industries.
You did do that, huh?
The footage
You all
sparking
did.
alliance appears to show scientists performing crude, torture-like experiments on teams of augmented super soldiers.
If I dropped straight down, they'd hear me.
Any idea what's going on out there?
Apparently it's settling down a
What do I
little.
want to do? They're gonna
At
come
least
up.
clear the
At least
streets.
one of them
I
is.
heard they're pretty aggressive.
Open that.
I heard that too. I'm happy we don't have to go out there.
Amen to that. All right, I'm gonna go back and make sure no one's sneaking around the halls.
Maybe if I hide here, he'll path up the stairs. Just stay here. That's what I'm saying. Also a vent right here. Ooh. Ooh. Is this a sneaking mission? You can treat most of them like sneaking missions if you want. Map check. More level down. Whoa.
What's that?
Nothing. Nothing. Didn't come to investigate? Not enough energy because I'm a moron? I gotcha. He practically put himself in a hiding spot. Awesome. This way, sir. Yeah, save would be a good idea. Log sticks are twitchy. This is what I was on the roof, not rafters, call them the ducting. Walking on the ducts. Master Mazar, what's happening? Very, very sneaky, sir. Very sneaky. Welcome. This may or may not matter. On the right level, and it's no longer marked. Just keep investigating. Sometimes the objective markers on the map are a little deceptive. Game, please. You looking for a baseball career? Pick the wrong employer. Just exited the building. Fantastic. Well, again, no. Sent back up there. Inside Sandoval's apartment. I was just looking for a way out.
Patch me through. Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki. Of course I remember you.
I know who he is.
How you been? The brass got you on ride control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover.
Look at his Conrad.
He's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
Okay.
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew, but he's a 3-strike perp facing a dime on some damn parole violation. He's trying to cop a deal, so nobody trusts him. Thing is, I know he's reliable. He hasn't bullshitted me yet, and I don't think he's doing it now.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials from some government stash out in Highland Park. It's all I know so far. But it all fits. He was last seen ranting at a rally about shattering the foundation of the hypocrisy or some bullshit like that. You know, quoting Che Guevara and talking about violent revolution.
Did he have the shirt too?
What? Anyway, he practically named the date and time of this reckoning. And it's tonight. It has to be.
I have to admit, Nikki, I'm having a hard time believing White could come up with something like this. He can barely tie his own shoelaces without tripping all over himself.
That was then. This is now. After his last stint in Standish, he got bug-eyed crazy. Started talking about how the gang war and Derelict Row was all part of a government plot, and it's time he did something about it.
I remember him saying that augmented kid we took down last year was a cover-up.
Exactly. And he's been railing against Wayne Haas, the PD, and anyone else involved in that ever since. I'm telling you, Adam, he's been getting more and more violent. Now he's got explosives, and we've got a giant bullseye painted on our ass.
God. Something far more mind-blowing. I'm not gonna necessarily repeat on stream, but if you're in Nade's Discord chat, go read the bulletin board. Go read the bulletin board. Sorry, it's non sequitur Unless I read it out, but it would be inappropriate to read it out. Whoa. I'll come back to that later. We'll come back to that later. But if you are also in Nate Face's Discord, go check the bulletin board for can't even check it out. Did you read it? Did you get that, mustaches? Did you just get that? I'd be very sour-faced if it wasn't for the beer. I know this is unfair not to share, but it's something. Long story short, somebody was not maybe who they said they were, and well, that sucks. Sucks to be deceived. Sucks to be deceived. Can't people be on the level?
What is it exactly that you need me to do?
You mean you'll help me out? Really?
I didn't say that. Assuming I did agree to help, what would you need me to do exactly?
Oh. Well, based on Jacob's history and his new political agenda, I can almost guarantee he's going after cops. I've warned everyone working street detail and anyone else who'd listen to keep an eye out. But with half the force tied up with the protests and rioting, I can't get the manpower for a proper search. I need you to check a few spots my CI thinks Jacob could be at, and take care of the threat if you can. Even if you find nothing, great. It put my mind at ease, at least.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Master Mazar, get unfollowed somehow. Welcome aboard again. Welcome back, Master Mazar. Oh my God, he's still talking. No, who's still talking? This guy? I took a break to read a message. I'll tell you I'll help. No promises that
I'll
I
help.
actually will.
Let's go over what we know. Just the facts.
No worries.
What we know? Just the facts?
Master Mazar, no
what
worries.
What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know?
What more do you need to know?
I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right now!
Convince Nicholas to calm down. I never saw any of that spike, but megas are susceptible to pressure, but alphas are quick to rebel. Betas can be appealed to, but the low self-esteem of omegas will make them very suspicious of this kind of approach. These alphas can be appeased, but betas will be angered. Well, if he's an omega and just needs a hug.
Nikki, you're a cop. Act like it. How are you gonna earn your stripes if you shit yourself under pressure like some wet behind the ears rookie at the academy?
Personal trainer, did you just miss it?
You're right.
It just did.
Damn it.
It just did
I'm
it.
sorry. I lost my head.
Last of Us.
I'm still in the game, Adam.
Just did it.
It won't happen again. You can trust me on this.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, and he wouldn't risk hanging around the bank or transit station. They've got those security cameras with facial recognition software. And the precinct is shut down thanks to the internal affairs investigation. That leaves the precinct alleys and sewers as the most probable places to find White. I'm going to get on the horn and update my CO. Can you check those two locations? And Jensen, be careful. White may have left booby traps lying around.
Personal trainer,
He's like
welcome.
that, now that I think about it.
Yes, played it on Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturday. Made it through. The stream died Saturday after the main game. I was trying to get through Left Behind as well. Died.
No problem. Anything else you can give me?
I don't know. You remember what White looks like, right? Tall, Caucasian, skinhead? He's not the quietest guy, so you'll probably hear him before you see him.
Yeah, a real philosopher king. I remember.
Yeah, so if you just keep your eyes and ears open, I'm sure you'll find him. Also, I heard he's had some major augmentation work done. I'd be extra careful around him. I think the White we used to know has been replaced with something much worse.
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get
this
back
guy.
in the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen, please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing.
GCT, personal trainer. Before you go anywhere, if you're still there, I know it's not the same on YouTube, but you might want to check it out. It was a good run. Good grounded run. Had a lot of fun with it. Had a couple really nice sneaks, did some cool things. But next week's Metal Gear, I don't know what else you might be into. Last of Us is one of my favorite games. I will play it again, but since I just played it last week, it'll probably be at least a month or two before I play it again on stream. Yeah, this guy, my brain was going to mush too. The beer had something to do with it. I was about to say, the beer is probably not the best mix for Deus Ex, keeping me mellow. But, you know, you kind of need to focus. You really need to focus. This is not helping with the focus. I will probably not take another break. If the stream does not run into tech problems, I'll go about another hour tonight. And then I'm going to have dinner, and then I'm going to have strawberry rhubarb pie. It'll be good. And this guy, I don't know if I want to do his side quest. I'd rather stay on the main quest. If anyone can, and if anyone wants to, give me some idea of how far in the game I am. 50%, 60, 70, make, you know, whatever comes to you. I want to avoid spoilers, but it would be cool to kind of gauge my progress, think about the next day or two and time that we've got. I almost got a black cherry pie, Sebor. They had a half black cherry pie, then they had this full strawberry rhubarb pie. Strawberry rhubarb is my favorite. I had to get it. There was no way I could not. So, I don't know about this. I'm not too worried about finding... I'd rather find Michelle Walters, and I couldn't match the state. I think for the rest of tonight, I want to stay on task. Unless someone tells me we're really near the end. Critical Mass, you can't read Nate's story, but you can imagine. Well, I will simply say, I will say what it is, but I don't want to have an open discussion about it. I don't want to, I don't want to breach a huge thing. But if some of you remember Barf, and what just happened with Barf, that didn't happen. And Barf wasn't who he said he was. Turns out to be. Good news is, he's alive. Bad news is, we all thought he wasn't. And everything else that comes with that. So we can talk about it sometime. Ask me on Discord if you want. We can talk about it more on Discord later. But yeah, if you caught any wind of that over the past week, you might find that pretty mind-blowing too. So there it is. There it is. Let's turn these off. Let's stay on task. EYB, what's happening? Here's one level up. May this be easier to find. My mind is really blown though. I'm trying to process. Go through Derelict Row. Richard was right. Sandoval left the convention center hours ago. He's got an apartment on Grand River Road, not far from the Chiron building. I hope to confront him and get answers. I've got to get inside his apartment. Not far from. So maybe this building here does sort of look like that building. So we need to get inside that or that building. One of these two. Is the out? At the street? Where's the street? Thank you. I don't know why the game's lagging today. It lagged on Tuesday. Yesterday it was smooth, and today it's lagging. Rummy, did you just make it home? Did you make it home from work already? Welcome home. Welcome home. You wish. 6:30, 7:30. I know you've got like a half-hour trip back. I know you'll be raiding in an hour. So come on, you're almost done, right? Right? If you're not home, you're almost leaving. Leaving in a bit though. Not quite in sync. Not quite in sync. Doc, you thinking about halfway? Thank you. Thank you for the update. With that in mind, I'm gonna need Saturday. If I'm approximately halfway, we are definitely gonna need Saturday to get this done. My hopes are to have the main story finished. I don't know exactly what Missing Link is or how it ties in, but director's cut version, it should be integrated. So I think it's going to happen, but I'm a little concerned about the time. I don't want to bump Metal Gear. Fireplace. We could always start Metal Gear on Wednesday, but Metal Gear doing 1, 2, and 3 is going to be a little tight as it is. Of course, I don't have anything scheduled for the following week. So Metal Gear could always spill over as needed. Scheduling is tough. I think I have done something a little strange by scheduling a month in advance. Usually a month in advance. I think too many streamers do that.
You sure you closed the door?
Yeah. Of course I did. Who do you think I am? Idiot?
You're not gonna make me answer that, are you?
Might experiment this year with doing a couple months differently without scheduling the months in advance.
You dead, man. Run, you bastard! You're gonna learn.
Yeah, I'll run. I'll leave. Fine. You said run, and now you're saying run. So I guess you're being perfectly consistent. I'm down. We are woo. I am so down. I don't know if Iceman's still out there. I don't know if we're gonna play any more Borderlands on Sunday morning, but whether or not we do, I am definitely down for some Mario Kart on Sunday. Yeah, TYB. I don't want to bump Metal Gear. So maybe tomorrow we'll just stay focused on the main quest, and then Saturday, if needed, stay focused on the main quests. Doesn't mean no side quests can get done, but I've been following my curiosity, and maybe I need to stay more focused.
Where is he?
Yeah, we are woo. I've got a medal on, what is the mid difficulty? 100cc. On Mario Kart. Mario Kart. It's a me, a Mario. It's a me, a Mario. I got medals on all the different Grand Prix, and I got my credits to roll.
Nothing here.
I'm sufficiently warmed up to play, I think.
Fuck. Better stay on in case he comes back.
Boom!
Son of a bitch!
Get so turned around. Oh. Whoa. Stop. Candy bars. Death. Candy bars. Death. TYB, did you say you were picking it up on Friday, as in tomorrow? Or are you going to get it some other time? Well, that could make sense. Master Mazar, I grew up in Manhattan, and I've always been told I don't have a New York accent. I only lived there 12 years. But it is possible I picked up a few things. Leftovers.
You split. You see anything, you shoot it.
You see anything with more than 2 legs? You shoot anything with more than 2 legs? Frack, frame drops. Right on cue. Right on cue. No, it's straight up happening. The bitrate just tanked. Bitrate just went. And the frames started dropping. Made it 5 hours. Made it 5 hours. I only picked up... I love that you think it's on purpose. Yeah, it's real. Frames are dropping. You know what that means. It means they'll keep dropping. I have a couple choices. I can try to tough it out for a little bit. I'm willing to do that. But if it continues and gets worse, rather than put you all through a lot of torture here, I know the signs. I know what the numbers mean. I know what the numbers mean. They look like this. Right on cue. It's 7:30. This is the time. The time. Damn. Bizarre. Same thing. I know you're in Colorado, but you used to live in New York too. Levittown. Cheers. I'm just watching the frames drop and seeing if there's any hope of going forward. There may be, there may not be. Bad. The bit rate, if you can even hear me, the bit rate is going from where it's supposed to be 25, 2700, 2500 and 3K. It's dropping down to about 600 and then trying to go up into the thousands, thousands higher than it should be. 1,000, 5,000 to compensate. Just dropped 2,300 frames. Yeah, I hate to say it. And counting. I think we just got shit on for the night, everyone. You know what it feels like to be shit on? I didn't think I did. I'm starting to wonder, though, if this is what it feels like. No, small problems in the big scheme of things. But it would be nice after 3-4 months of increasing tech issues to be able to stream on schedule, start and end when I'd like, not get kicked off partway through. The death stare, that's what it is. What it is. We're gonna end early. Let me end the stream here just a little bit early. I apologize for that. But it's that or send you all into buffer hell, and that's no fun. So, regrettably, I bid you adieu a bit early. I will see you tomorrow. We will continue. It only dropped for you once. I hear that, but I'm telling you, getting worse by the second. No problems here. Really? I hate this stage. I hate getting talked into continuing when I know it's falling apart. Cool. Watching the bitrate drop. There it is. 900. Trying to climb back up. Chunk of frames coming with it.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
AsCat, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the Starship Chaos. Cheers to you. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna go make dinner and get some dessert. I'm really sorry. If the stream looks like it's okay right now, just know that there are ongoing issues that I cannot control. Let's jump in on someone. I don't think Spider's starting quite so early tonight. Rage Mage is doing Jackbox. Iceman is playing Division. Middle-aged Stream is playing Witcher. Crazy Culver, Destiny. Bright Light, Division. Let's jump in on the Iceman. You're gonna stream too, Mike? And a second before I just decided where we're going. Shamrock Mike, have a fantastic stream. Everyone, good night. Thanks for joining me today. I will see you tomorrow, I hope. You're lurking out there. I hope you've had a good lurk. See you on the other side. Crash, what's up?
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, in the goddamn refrigerator, eating up all the food.
You did, Crash. You did indeed. Doc, good night. Master Mazar, Sebor, Critical Mass, Rummy, Mustaches. We are Woo. TYB. Who else be here right now? Yeah, we're gonna drop in on the Iceman Cometh. You just platted another game? Which one? All right, I'm gonna roll out a little through this tech problem. See you tomorrow.
Just shut it down and go to bed. Come on now, you're killing me. I fought demons and dragons and Balrogs, and you're the one killing me. Let's call it a night, Shane. I'm serious now. Don't make me